Hello, today we're going to do Module 7, Lesson 2. Our objective is that we're going to solve word problems in varied contexts using a letter to represent the unknown. Same objective as yesterday. We're just going to be doing some more problems. So let's start with this story problem. Oops, I'm going to have to see if I can move my picture over. Move it over here. Nope, not quite over there. All right. Now, there, that's so much better. Okay. Now, the total, let's see if that'll start. See, now this is in the way. Okay. There we go. Thank you for your patience. Now we need to erase. Okay. The total amount of rain that fell in New York City in 2 years was 282 centimeters. In the first year, 185 centimeters of rain fell. How many more centimeters of rain fell in the first year than the second year? So what do I have to know? First, I need to know how much it rained in both years, and then I can find out how much more rain fell in the first year. So I'm guessing this is, if more rain fell the first year, then I'm guessing that the second year is going to have a smaller number than 185 centimeters. So first we need to do, we're doing the RDW process. That was read, write, or read, draw, write. We read it, now let's draw a picture. Okay, so let's start maybe with a tape diagram. Tape diagrams are always handy tools. Let's put year 1 here. And then this would be year 2, and this would be my total, right? Okay, so what's my total? My total is 282 centimeters. The first year was 185 centimeters. And now I need to figure out what this would be. So I'm going to say Y for year 2. Okay, so I don't know what year 2 is. When I have my total in one part of my tape diagram, that tells me that's an automatic subtraction problem, so let's do that. 282 centimeters, take away 185 centimeters. What do we get? Whoops, I need to regroup. 12, take away 5 is 7. Whoops, it's impossible. Here we go. 17, take away 8 is 9. 1, take away 1, 0. Okay, centimeters. So, Y, we can put this over here. Y equals 97 centimeters. But that's not what they want to know. They want to know how many more centimeters of rain fell in the first year than in the second year. They want to know what the difference is between the 2 years of rain. So I'm not done yet. Now I need to let's make a different tape diagram, or let's make a different problem or a different picture to show what we're going to do next. So this is step 1. This is what we did first. Now let's do step 2. Okay, so if I know, sometimes it's easier for me to draw 2 tape diagrams. So this right here is 97 centimeters. Did it catch up with me? Okay, and then this one over here is more, because this is 185 centimeters. I need to know how much this is. So I'm going to say that this is R for rain. How much rain this amount is right here. This is what I'm hunting for. Okay? So in order for me to figure that out, I'm going to take this number and I'm going to subtract this number from it. So 185 centimeters, take away 97 centimeters is, we have to regroup. That would be 8. Regroup. 17, take away 9 is 8 again. So the answer is 88. It rained 88 more centimeters the first year than the second year. Now that's what we write. So this is going to be R. First, let's label that this is R. Okay, now we answer the question. How many more centimeters of rain fell the first year? So we will say 88 centimeters more. No, that doesn't sound right. Try again. It rained. Let's start with that. It rained 88 centimeters more the first year than the second year. Now, you've got to be very careful as you are doing your work, because you've got to figure out what has to be done the first step and what has to be done the second step. You have to figure out what your answer is that they're asking for. If you would have stopped here at this, you would have only told me how much it rained in the second year. And that's not what they wanted to know. So you have to be very careful. Let's go on to the next problem. This problem is very similar. See the page turns. Thinking about it. Here we go. Okay. Cassius and Javier's combined height is 276 centimeters. That means the Cassius's and Javier's together. So Cassius is 128 centimeters tall. How much taller is Javier than Cassius? Very similar kind of a problem. So this is a two-step problem, because first I have to find out how much Javier, how tall Javier is. So here we go. Make a tape diagram, because we are doing read, draw, and write. So let's do the draw part. So this is Cassius. We'll get Cassius, and this is Javier. Their total together is 276 centimeters. Cassius is 128 centimeters. Now listen, how much taller is Javier than Cassius? Which one's taller? Javier is going to be taller. So now we need to figure out how much this is. We don't know how much this is. I'm going to give it a J for Javier. Okay, so this tells me, because I have one part of my tape diagram and the total, that it's an automatic subtraction problem. Well, these are all centimeters. Find out how tall Javier is. Okay, so 16, take away 8. 6 take away 2 is 4. 2 take away 1 is 1. So how tall is Javier? Javier is 148 centimeters. I'm not done yet. Now, it wants to know how much taller Javier is than Cassius. Okay, so now let's figure that one out. So if we have step 2, this right here is Cassius, and she's 128 centimeters. This one over here is Javier, and it's 148 centimeters. So I have this section right here that I don't know, and I'm going to call that C for Cassius, because I want to know how much taller Javier is. So this is what we don't know right here, this area here. Okay, so let's subtract to find out what the rest or the difference is. So I have 148 centimeters, subtract 128 centimeters, bring down my centimeters. 8 take away 8 is 0. 4 take away 2 is 2. 1 take away 1 is 0. So the difference is 20 centimeters. So that would be C. Now, how much taller is Javier than Cassius? This is what we have to answer. He is 20 centimeters taller. So let's write that. Javier, spell his name correctly, is 20 centimeters taller than Cassius. Period. Now, when I go to check your notes, I do want to see a good complete sentence with capitals and periods. Okay, now you're going to be surprised to see that you're going to see these problems again. These exact problems. Good luck with your homework, and I will see you soon.